KVR Maths Academy, Maths an easy way.
Okay friends, today in this video we'll discuss trigonometric identities. In the first video itself, I told you about trigonometric identities, but here we'll discuss deeply the derivations of trigonometric identities. Understood? Yeah. Okay. You know what is an identity? What is an identity? Yes, identity is a mathematical equation which is true for all the values of variables in the equation, right? Say for example, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, like that. In the same way, an identity equation having trigonometric ratio of an angle is called trigonometric identity. It is true for all the value of angles involved in it. Okay, let's derive trigonometric identities. Okay, see here, let's consider ABC is a right angle triangle. ABC is a right angle triangle. Right angle is at B and theta an acute angle taken at A. For theta, BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side and AC is the hypotenuse. Okay, you know Pythagoras theorem. You know about Pythagoras theorem or principle. What is that? Yes. In a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Come again. In a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Right? Okay. Here, in this right angle triangle, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Let's write. Now, let's derive. See, take AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. The sum of the squares of other two sides is equal to the square of hypotenuse. Okay. In this equation, divide with AC square on both sides. Divide with AC square on both sides. Look here. AB square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. Right? Okay. Here, again this can be written as divide and write AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square will be S1. That is 1. Again it can be written as AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square is equal to 1. Look here. This is AB by AC and this is BC by AC. Okay. From the definitions of trigonometric ratios, AB by AC means what? AB means here for theta adjacent side and this is hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse means yes, cos theta. Very good. See, this is cos theta whole square plus this is again BC by AC. BC by AC. Opposite side by hypotenuse means yes, sin theta. This is sin theta whole square is equal to 1. So, this will be cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So, this is the first trigonometric identity. What is it? Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Okay, let's derive second one. What is second one? Again take AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Again take this one. Okay. Here divide on both sides by AB square. First by AC square I have divided. Second by AB square. That is AB square plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square. Understood? Yes. Again divide and write AB square by AB square plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square. Understood? Yeah. Here AB square by AB square means 1 plus this can be written as BC by AB whole square is equal to AC by AB whole square. Right? Yeah. Here 1 plus BC by AB means BC by AB. Opposite side by adjacent side. What is it? Yes, very good. Tan theta. Tan theta whole square is equal to AC by AB. AC by AB. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side means? Yes, what? Yes. Secant theta. Secant theta whole square. Simply, how can you write this one? 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. This is the second trigonometric identity. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. This is the first one. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. This is the second trigonometric identity. Okay, let's derive third one. Again take this. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Okay, here in the first I divided with AC square, here I divided with the AB square. In third, we have to divide with BC square. Okay, so that is AB square plus BC square by BC square is equal to AC square by BC square. Understood? Yes. Again divide and write AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square is equal to AC square by BC square. Okay? Yeah. Here it is also can be written as AB by BC whole square plus BC square by BC square will be? Yes, exactly 1 is equal to AC by BC whole square. So clearly observe AB by BC means AB means adjacent side, BC means opposite side. Adjacent side by opposite side. It will be as cot theta. Cot theta whole square plus 1 is equal to AC by BC. AC means hypotenuse and BC means opposite side. Hypotenuse by opposite side will be yes cosecant square. Cosecant theta whole square. So that implies this is cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. This is the third trigonometric identity. So these are the trigonometric identities which are very useful while we are doing problems, right? This is the first one. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. And cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. Is it clear? Okay. He'll do an example on this trigonometric identities. Look here. If sin theta is equal to 3 by 5, then cos theta is equal to how much? If sin theta is equal to 3 by 5, then cos theta is equal to how much? When theta is in between 0 to 90 degrees. Theta is in between 0 to 90 degrees. Okay, look here. We know the first trigonometric identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here he has given 3 sin theta. We have to find cos theta. So then cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. 1 minus sin square theta, that is then cos theta is equal to apply root on both sides, that is root of 1 minus sin square theta. Understood? Yeah. Here that is equal to cos theta is equal to, in the place of sin theta, apply 3 by 5. 1 minus 3 by 5 whole square. That is equal to root of 1 minus 3 square means 9. 5 square means 25. That is equal to root 25. 1s are 25 minus 9. 16 by 25. That is equal to 4 by 5. Positive values only we have to take because the condition has given theta is in between 0 to 90 degrees. That's why positive values. So cos theta is 4 by 5. Understood? Okay. Another example on trigonometric identities. If secant theta is equal to 17 by 8, then find tan theta. If secant theta is equal to 17 by 8, then find tan theta. Theta is in between 0 to 90 degrees. Okay. So here, secant and tan. There is any trigonometric identity? Yes, very good. What is that? 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Right? 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Here, secant theta has given, we have to find tan theta. So, tan square theta is equal to secant square theta plus 1 transfer on this side minus 1. Okay. Then, tan theta is equal to, apply square root on both sides, that is secant square root of secant square theta minus 1. Okay. Yeah. So, that is equal to root secant theta. Substitute here. Secant theta is 17 by 8 whole square minus 1. 17 by 8 whole square minus 1, that is equal to root of 17 square 289 by 64. 8 square means 64 minus 1. Okay. So, that is root of 289 minus 64 ones are 64 by 64. That is equal to 289 minus 64 is, yes, exactly 225 by 64. Root 225 is 15 and root 64 is 8. So, tan theta is equal to 15 by 8. Here root means we have taken positive values only. Why? Because of here condition has given theta is in between 0 to 90 degrees. That's why you have taken positive values. Therefore, tan theta is equal to 15 by 8. Okay friends, if you like my videos, please like and share. If you want more videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.